are live at Raven Street Dance Studio, and it is a beautiful day here in Hollister, North Carolina. Sending blessings your way. So the last tutorial that we posted was fleshing of an otter hide. We were with the Lonnie Street Connoisseur Craftsman of the Year, and he showed us how to flesh it. The tool that we used was a Freedom brand fleshing tool off of Amazon. We got the 16-inch for around $27 with, I think, some shipping included. You know, if you have Amazon Prime, then it's probably free. But it got here quickly, and it did a great job. As you can see, refer to our prior video on this YouTube channel. Subscribe, like, and share if you missed it. So now we said we would come back, and we're back. And we took the flesh, literally the flesh of the otter, and I put it in a pot. As you can see, there's debris in here. All right. But we boiled it really, really slow. You can either fry it, you know, on a skillet really slow. But I wanted to keep all of the juices as much as I could in the pot. So I covered it and I turned it on low for a long time. There's a lot of good oil in here. But there's a lot of debris, like we said, dirt, you know, flesh or even impurities. So we're going to strain it. So there's a number of ways that you can strain it. You can go and get a good strainer. I recommend using something that's made of metal instead of plastic. You want it to be as pure of a sample as possible. But today, I'm going to show you two different methods. So this is a coffee filter, and I didn't have any cheesecloth. This is it's working okay. I just took a rubber band, you know, and loosely put it around the neck of the whatever container you're going to store your oil in. Whether it's bear or otter or whatever, or skunk, whatever you're rendering the fat from. So I poured just a little bit in this. I created a pocket and I just let it sit there. And we've been sitting here for a few minutes. You can look down here in the bottle and see how slowly it does drip. We're waiting. There. It takes a long time. A lot of more stuff could fall into your container. It could get knocked over. But it would be really, really pure essential oil. Like, literally essential oil. Now we're going to try a different method. I just poured it right back into the pot. My husband brought out a funnel. He cleaned it. Let's check. Yeah, it looks pretty clean in there. I don't recommend plastic. Get metal if you can. I don't have that here today. Okay. And then he took a sock. Let's see how fast this works. Oh, much faster. But you know what? I'm scared that this flesh is going to fall out. So I need another set of hands. There it is. A sock is better. Try to use an organic fibered sock. So, I mean, keep it as pure as possible. A lot of polyesters and like neon socks. Wouldn't recommend because they have a lot of dyes and just harmful chemicals in them. Even when you wash your clothes or, you know, dryer sheets, it smells good, but it's not the healthiest for you. So try to use, you know, organic of whatever fiber or fabric you use to strain your oil. So I'm going to tell you why I decided to do this. You know, I'm always trying to learn more here at the studio, and my husband teaches me so much. So he, you know, with COVID and everything, we wanted some skunk grease because skunk grease has been used as a remedy with Native American tribes across America and across the world, probably. And they render the fat from the skunk, and they get the skunk before it sprays. And you literally take the skunk fat and you swallow it, and it gets rid of inflammation. It gets rid of respiratory phlegm, COVID, flu. So check out their Facebook page, Lana Street, Richard Street. They were rendering some skunk grease just this week. So when I heard that, and then we were doing the otter, I was looking at the hide and the hair of an otter. The otter is both a land and water creature. And so the hair, we've used them for otter wraps. We've used the otter for, you know, capes, for turbans. It's a very spiritual and powerful entity in our culture because it does live in two worlds. That's a powerful creature to be able to survive in two worlds. That's why I think we identify with the otter so well. You know, also, we care a lot about our hair. So bear grease has been used for many, many years from many nations as, you know, as a cleaning agent. Like if you have a wound, they put bear grease on it. They would use it in their hair. Use it on, you know, abrasions on their skin for protection or for healing properties. And bear grease is amazing. I use it. But a bear does lose its hair with the season. The otter, it changes color, and it does get, you know, it's thicker, of course, during the winter. So I would suggest, you know, the springtime when we got this otter was a great time because it's the most fullest and beautiful and handsomest that the otter can be. That otter was almost 6 foot tall, and the hair on it was thick because it was coming out of winter and it's mating season, so they want to look their best. So I think that we got this otter at, you know, the best time of the year. Pay attention to your seasons. I'm not saying so much, you know, what the hunting season is, but pay attention to the season of the animal and when it's in its prime, or for whatever purpose you're using it for, correspond it with that, you know, time that you harvest the plant or the animal. So this is going really well. The grease is going through way faster than the coffee filter. So I was holding this otter that I had gotten as roadkill. I got it off the Albemarle Sound. Comes from East North Carolina this way. And I got 2 otters and 2 skunks in one day. There was a beaver out that day too, but it was already messed up. It was a good day. But I figured, man, that the hair is so healthy. And then when we were skinning the flesh from the otter, the grease, the oil felt so good, and I took a shower right after, and my hands stayed moisturized all day. So I'm thinking that maybe otter may do well for, you know, many of our Native American needs. Hair, pomade, you know, I haven't really noticed many otters ever that we have got, you know, that had like lesions or skin issues. You know, a lot of animals sometimes these days that they hunt, they get them and their hide, you know, has infections or has, you know, a lot of mites or ticks. And so there's a lot of patches in the hair. This otter, it was, watch the previous video. It was amazing, amazing find. So I'm not going to hold you guys up. I'm just going to keep straining this. You find on your local stores on the shelves called Triple O. It's Double O is otter oil. Yeah, Lonnie's going to patent this, so don't even try it. It's going to call it street grease. Double O. Double O. Otter oil. Otter oil. So thank you for always supporting Raven Street Dance Studio and learning with us. If you have any tips, suggestions, please leave a comment, subscribe, like, and share. Stay healthy, my friends. And next powwow, we'll see who's got, if the braids have improved. Only at Raven Street Dance Studio. Ski.